Okay, give us a few minutes. Let people join. I haven't heard from Burrito in a while. She gonna want to hunt ghosts again, or do something?
No, I'll talk to her about that. Like you said, your kids have gotten me sick, so I've currently just been dying.
Superior Astarte physiology. Never gotta worry about that.
No, you don't gotta worry about your computer exploding.
Not my fault. Tech priest decided to throw a toaster at it.
Throw a toaster at it.
You deserved it.
Oh, is my thing not? Oh, I don't think my thing is. Nope.
Speak words, Kyle.
I forgot.
What did you forget, Kyle?
Should go on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, we did it the first episode, and all you heard was ding, ding, ding.
Oh, what's the worst that can happen?
All we hear is bing, bing, bing the entire fucking episode.
Can't be worse than a wild demon appears.
God, the wild demon. Holy shit, that was bad. I felt bad that popped up our Rin stream.
Oh, I felt, yeah, that was so fucking bad.
I'm like, God, no, not this one. It was so fucking loud.
Just trying to give us a shout out and all, and then that just happens.
Fuck.
Think about what I gotta do next.
Are we going back to our Space Marine shenanigans?
That one you gotta ask Bob.
I was thinking something a little else.
It,
First
You
time
know-
we've been back for a while. I figured we get something we all enjoy a little talking about.
you don't have to lie, Bob. It's all because you lost your notes.
I can't break any
Not
arms
even
this time,
fun.
Kyle. I'll be breaking legs. But thanks for the lurk, bud. He's at the bar having a good old time. God, I wish I had some alcohol right now. You know what?
But no.
You know
I
what?
think our viewers deserve a little break.
We haven't
the
actually started the episode yet. I can run away real quick.
Oh, Kyle's gonna grab a beer. I don't know if I don't know what we're talking about, Kyle. We talking about the last church? Bob.
Huh?
You have a question. Are we from Armox? Are we talking about the last church?
I can, but not this week. We're discussing everybody's favorite bullshit item in 40K.
Boltgun?
Keep your mouth shut. He isn't back yet.
Oh, so I was right.
Put my ears back on. All right, I'm back. Oh, the last church. Where'd that come from?
I'm not asking a question. The last church is actually in my opinion, one of the best things in Warhammer 40K, like actual story-wise.
That's that video I saw on the YouTube, right?
Yes.
The Emperor like talks to the
watch
the preacher,
Yes.
or one of the priests or whatever.
Yes.
That was actually really good.
I was going to say, that guy did amazing work on that. Hence why I was so pissed the original got pulled down because GW threatened to sue the shit out of him.
Yeah, GW and their copyright high horse, but they'll fucking make goddamn Terminator robots and say, I'll be back.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Just saying. Just saying.
So, Kyle, you ready for a quote?
What time is it? Oh, God, it's 8 to 1. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome, our Lord Show. Yeah, great. Great to be here. We've been back after vacation. We were here last week. I'm here with me, Magos Alan, Co-Seater Bob, blah 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 blah. All right, let's get the show going. Okay, quote time.
It is far more than a weapon. It is an instrument of mankind's divinity, the bringer of death to his foes. Its howling blast, a prayer to the gods of battle.
More than a weapon. I don't know. I thought we were doing more shenanigans, more Space Marine shenanigans.
We'll talk about Bertie's Angry Boys next week. But I figure everybody deserved a small break from the Legions.
I mean, technically, we already did.
We've done fucking how many episodes about them? A second episode break won't hurt nothing.
I guess with Bob this time because he wasn't here for the last one.
Once again, sorry about that.
Sounds like a shotgun. The shot las.
Seriously?
I have no idea. Nothing comes to mind because I know we already did like all the big shit, so I don't know what the hell it'd be now. Unless it's like, is it? It's not like they're naval ships or anything, is it?
No.
Nope. You're taking it too much, Kyle.
If I'm being too literal with it, then yeah, I'm lost. It goes.
Try another one. There are many patterns of it, all sacred to us, sisters of battle, for it is the hammer of angels and the bane of his foes.
Fuck, I believe in you.
So now you said Sisters of Battle, so you got me going there. Hammer and the bane of existence.
Hammer of angels, bane of his foes.
I mean, is it like a reference to faith?
Bump, bump, bump.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Well, Magos, grab your legs, beat him to death with them. It is the sacred Boltgun.
Oh, Jesus Christ, just straight up Boltgun. God damn it.
I told you you're overthinking it.
Oh my God. Last time it was las gun, now it's just Boltgun. God damn it.
We're talking about the proper badass weapon.
The last gun isn't?
It's okay.
If you got a field of them, if you got a fucking field of them.
There's a reason why at Guadalajara, this mentioned the last church, 3,000 were able to kill 45,000 in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, that sounds
The
like
Boltgun.
genocide.
A 75 caliber armor-piercing rocket propellant machine gun. And I forgot the I forgot to mention mass reactive.
It goes boom.
Yeah, it's just like the shell is like the size of a soda can, and as soon as it penetrates the body, it explodes.
Well, let's see if I can find a proper picture of what 75 caliber would look like.
You're pretty much right there, Kyle. It's 75 caliber goes inside of you, and then it explodes, and nothing is left.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you cut in half. I definitely don't see you surviving that one.
Yeah, it's... How do I even describe bolt gun rounds? It is a joy that this is a weapon that 40K came up with. There's a good fucking description.
There you go. I got it. All you know is goodbye.
Remember, real life, our current biggest caliber that's well known is the 50 cal. And there's a reason why the Madus hasn't ran out of people to man it yet.
Because it's fun to go daka daka daka.
All the daka.
Which is... there's a good description of what 75 caliber would look like. Into the Discord. Shameless pug. Here we go.
Shameless plug.
You have your 50, your 75, and then you have 75 armor pierce or high explosive.
So just all I hear is death and doom.
Yes, you should. The bolter was first designed supposedly by the Emperor, but there are talks of bolt-like weapons coming from even before the rise of the Emperor upon Holy Terra. It's very synonymous with the Astartes and the Space Marines and as a whole. Mostly because, fuck you, what's a better assault weapon than a rocket fucking machine gun?
A rocket-propelled machine gun, 75 fucking caliber, fucking beer can, it penetrating your
Well, if I
insides
remember
and then
correctly-
exploding.
If I remember correctly, some of the first produces of the bolt gun, didn't they have like didn't they only have a range where the first like prototypes, they had a range where if they were too close, they didn't explode. It was too far. They exploded too. They didn't hit and exploded, right?
Yeah, because they hadn't gotten the proper. They got
Bye,
Is it
bye,
or
Bob.
back.
Bye, Bob.
You disappeared there for a minute.
Am I back?
You're back now.
Hey, back now.
Damn it, Tracer, not yet.
You got one
Get
more
ready.
follower before you can take him.
Yeah, God.
Tracy's
Yes,
just
guys.
standing outside your door, peeking through your window. He's like, just one more follow, Bob. One more follow, and I got you.
I made a deal with them. One more follower, and I put you in a cube in my museum.
And then the next fucking episode is gonna be one of our best yet.
First edition Ultra Brain lore is going to hurt me.
Yes. Cannot wait.
I'm gonna
I
see how
think
many
I
times
read-
fucking Nightbot fucking bans your ass.
Don't worry, Bob. I'll keep bringing you back so you continue this pain.
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
Just to suffer.
Yes.
Anyway, there's two more tangents to the jar. As I was saying before Trace so dutifully inter-fucking-erupted, it was mostly because before that was acting like on a flak system. Oh, it's close to something? Thump. But the bolt gun only got better with age, like fine wine. Where, and I quote, when taking on primitive worlds, the bolter can slay tanks.
Jesus.
I mean, it's 75
75
millimeter
round going
explosive.
through tank armor, right? That's that strong, I suppose.
Or if you believe the Space Marine game, .998 caliber.
You know, I kind of doubt
Did
that
you say
one.
.998?
Yes,
Jesus.
mind you, love the game, only bit of the lore they goofed.
.998.
So
Because-
Space Marine 2 makes it better.
I cannot wait for that motherfucking thing. Especially since they already said it's going to be multiplayer campaign.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice. I'm still excited for Dark Tide.
You and me
We
both.
all are.
But back to the bolt gun.
Tangent jar.
Well, as we mentioned, as the good Codice or the good tech priest mentioned, the lasgun can be forged almost anywhere. It's almost the exact fucking opposite with the bolt gun.
Specialty forge worlds are needed to make it. Am I correct?
Yeah, specialized forge worlds, where
If
a
I remember-
lasgun can be forged by even a engine seer with a few engine seers with periodic oversight by a tech priest. It's one step above. It will take several tech priests and a magos once in a while overseeing to forge a bolter.
If I remember correctly, I think it's Mars, and I think Metallica. Those two produce a lot of bolt guns.
Yes, most major forge worlds can produce bolters.
Although I know Mars in particular makes the most.
Oh, well, obviously, it's the red world.
Exactly.
If the forges aren't going smelt, there's something wrong.
Also, I think I think it was also Metallica. And I think I know most Forge Worlds. I don't think Ryza makes some good ones too. Because then again, that's just fucking Ryza.
But by far the best bolters made aren't even made by the Mechanicus. Many Stardate chapters house forge their own bolters with specialized combinations.
Isn't it? I know the major ones do.
Those are
But I think like
the combi bolters are called, right?
Yep.
I just noticed that was a thing when I was building the blueberries for my son.
those are the two bolts combined, right?
It's like a bolter with like mixed with like either a flamer or a grav, whether the grav gun or the melta gun. It's like a melta gun bolter like hybrid.
Melta plasma flamer, and originally, once upon a time, Volkite.
Volkite. No longer.
Beep boop, fuck that entire swatch of tanks. But as I was saying, the bolter is not how to describe it, a rugged weapon. It is built tough, but it requires maintenance. It is a very, very cumbersome weapon that is meant for a very specialized infantry. It is not something you just mass produce of and throw in a bunch of fucking grunts' hands with limited time to take care of this goddamn thing. Because if you do, you're going to have a bad time.
Well, you can't mass produce it, and it needs a lot of care. So yeah, it's definitely not going in the guard's hands.
It's a specialty weapon.
It's a special operations tool. And the very fear factor it generates alone is valuable. Paired with the might of what 40k likes to take care of as transhuman dread, or as I like to call it, seeing a 9-foot-tall motherfucker in tank armor kicking your buddy into a dozen pieces and then turning and staring at you makes you piss yourself.
Just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
And his assault weapon is shredding your lightly armored vehicles. A perfect example of this, if anybody listening likes to take a look of it, look up Astartes on YouTube.
Oh god.
And that is a proper boarding action by Space.
It took psychers to fucking stop them.
And that didn't even work.
No.
They immediately paired off into anti-psycho tactics, where they just basically, okay, bolter goes on full auto, and dump a mag, take cover. Dump a mag, take cover.
Make them use their power.
Make them drain. But it has many mechanisms built into it, and a machine spirit that is literally very war hungry. The point where it is said a properly maintained bolter will never fail to end its foe.
I mean, yeah.
In each one of its the bolters, many chapters are lovingly handcrafted by the artificers of a chapter, or by Forge Worlds. Special rituals by artificers and tech priests are given over to make these bolt weapons. And even better, you know how everybody goes, oh, why don't this guy just pick up a Space Marine's bolter? Sure, it's going to break your fucking arm, but you get one shot off that can kill him, right? Many Space Marine, most of the Space Marine's bolters are gene-coded to that bloodline.
AKA, if you grab it, it ain't gonna shoot.
It's just gonna go, boom. And now the Space Marine knows you have something you shouldn't have.
So they're
and you're
genetically
targeted.
coded. Okay.
Target fucking acquired. And the reason the bolter came around mostly was because Volkite, bad at the thermal ray guns, please help me, I got ray gun.
Sure.
Weapons, the ray guns. Volkite is basically, we'll go into that another time, is basically Melta on steroids.
Oh, alright then.
Imagine it's going to be able to kill one tank with a single shot, you could kill 3 or 4. Because it jumps to different targets.
It pretty much changed lightning, but Melta.
I'll say it's like my Tesla carbines on crack.
Meth.
But because they're so difficult to manufacture, even by Mars itself, and the growing size of the legions, they basically went, fuck it, we don't got enough of these, what can we develop? And the Blessed Father, the Holy Emperor, went, I bequeath upon my greatest warriors a fucking rocket grenade launcher. That's full auto. And we have never looked back since.
Nice.
And it's, how do I even describe
Hello,
it?
Tau Kevin, or should I now say Nid Kevin?
I think he's now Nig Kevin.
Just don't be trying to eat more of my goddamn worlds, and Archimar will be good. You went from trying to annex shit to trying to eat shit.
It didn't go well.
It just sounds like you got hungry, my friend. I don't know my father.
Consume. We finally did it. We attached to the Tyranid hive mind. Waka 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 waka
Oh,
waka.
I love that meme.
It's gonna pop up here eventually.
What's the Tyranid? What the finally got to the mind of a Tyranid? What it's thinking? It's just Pac-Man. Waka 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 eating worlds.
All you hear.
We're not even gonna talk about how they finally won that war with the next.
Bob, you're getting lost in the warp
Yeah,
again.
you get lost in the warp again, Bob.
God damn it!
Trazen really wants you.
we're gonna have to clip that. Trazen hunting Bob.
He's trying to get him.
I cannot wait.
Now that I tore the robot in half, can you hear me better now?
You know he's just gonna come back.
There's a reason he's called the Infinite.
I'm well aware, but at least I bought myself some more time.
Congratulations, you now have an extra hour.
Next time, he's going in the toilets.
You'll never kill him, Bob. Just
No, but I can make him go wash himself for 47 days.
accept your fate.
But as I was saying before, another robot rudely interrupted. The Boltgun is a very, very important tool in Imperial religion, even, and history. To the point where even possessing a bolt gut shell, you know, the spent casing of a bolt shell, can get you turned into a fucking servitor.
Really?
No, please, keep grabbing those bolt shells. I need more workers.
It is illegal to possess them on many worlds. They are seen as holy relics. To the point where, how do I even describe it? Certain the cardinal worlds will turn the spent casings of bolter shells into razors.
Razors?
To hold candle.
Oh, brazers! I thought they
Oh.
were razors.
Yeah, Kevin,
And candelabra.
that job you did on the Tau was pretty good. You should put it in the Discord so you can show everybody. Kevin got a new model today. Believe it or not, it was a Tau model, not a Nid. And he got some paint painted up. I think he did a pretty sweet job. You gotta show it off, bud.
I kind of want to see it.
Let the Smurf judge thy work.
You know, you're only good with blue colors. Let's not have you judge.
Is it blue? No. Alright, I don't like it.
Is it gold? No. I don't like it.
Fuck off.
But as I was saying, to the point where it's stupidly even mentioning this, you know how sometimes plasma weapons don't even work well against bolter or against demons?
Yes, because they're demons.
Yes. Would you believe me when I told you in the hands of certain more religious chapters a bolter is more effective?
Well, that's because the religion of the Emperor fuck off. That's why the sisters are able to actually do shit against demons.
Yes, because the bolter is a hammer of angels, and you are looking like a nail.
Idle nuds.
Bolter bitches. All I can hear every time now a bolter is going off is the Super Mario noise when he gets a hammer. Dun, 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 dun.
Not
Oh
wrong.
boy. Ah, burrito, pineapple on a. God damn it, burrito.
Oh, what? Oh, I need to see this now.
Oh Jesus Christ! She put pineapple on her pizza. God damn it.
Hey, that's great.
No,
and
it's
also,
not.
the
That's
Ryan King soup.
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 Why are you getting soup at the clothes store? Clothes and soup store. Fuck you!
Fuck you!
That woman ain't right. Pineapple.
We
on
agree
pizza.
upon this. Or now, bug, whatever the hell you is.
Hey,
Something blue
hey.
that scurries on the ground.
Kyle, pineapple belongs on pizza.
Don't start this shit.
It,
You strawberry fuck.
I will literally drive over there and smack the shit out of you with a proper pie.
With a proper pie.
Oh, did Kyle ever tell you what I put on pizza that almost made him vomit?
What did you do?
I put strawberry on pizza. I can feel the judgment.
Coda Sear's gone.
Oh, well, we lost Bob. He cut himself off.
Well, that was the Boltgun episode. I hope you all enjoyed.
Maybe the Coda Sear cut himself off. He's like, I want to go
Coda
back.
Sear
to
just
work.
left. He's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this. I'm out. Strawberry on pizza. That's my limit. I'm done.
Oh my god, that's fucking. I love that. I love that.
Holy
Oh.
hell.
I don't think he's coming back at this point.
He hasn't yet. No, he's still gone.
Well, you're censored here, but not on the live screen. Oh, it's because you have on profanity stopper, Burrito.
What?
Yeah, exactly. You have teenager mode on.
Teenager mode
Well,
on.
All right. So, I don't know what else we can talk about the Boltgun. Let me see if I can get him back. Yeah, I think he quit the show.
I'll take his spot.
I'm in my car. Start running.
Oh, he's coming for you.
Oh, and by the way, yes, Kevin, that towel actually looks pretty fucking cool.
He put it on the Discord?
Yeah, he put it in a mini showcase.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he got
I
the
really
big
like
boy
the
done
blue
up,
and like
too.
the green missiles. I really like that, and also like the lights on the guns. They're green too. I think that looks pretty good.
I like that big boy done up like that.
Oh, you're leaving the warp now too.
That's because I'm
Yep.
looking at my other screen. I
Am I
like
the
it.
only one who's not being lost in the warp?
I like that
You're
color.
stuck
I
in
like
the
the color
closet.
choice
You
on
can't
that.
go anywhere.
I like the green and the teal in that. It look and the black looks really good.
That's what I was saying.
Kind of wish I did my Necrons like that to begin with.
I apologize. I'm currently affected by Nurgle.
Yeah, I got the Destroyer virus going on, so I'm trying not to do that stuff in the microphone.
Couldn't mute myself in time.
Oh my god. So are we going back to okay? Is that the tangent jar now, or
No,
I
I'm
don't know,
legitimately in my car coming to beat the shit out of him.
No, so
Right,
yeah, I
you
currently
can go.
have an angry Space Marine after me now, so I have to currently go hide.
are you going with
Seriously,
no
start
legs?
doing that, bud. I'm gonna murder you worse than those ghosts do.
He figured out how Citadel makes their colors.
Anyway, where was I about the bolt gun? Oh yeah, it's a symbol of religion, and how it's a lot of times more effective than fucking things that should be effective. To the point where there's a reason why Grey Knights don't carry plasma weapons on their wrists.
So Stormbolt, so the bolters, not Stormbolt, but the bolters do more against demons because of the whole relic religion thing.
Depending on the chapter, and to be honest, depending on the book.
Okay.
Which is the weirdest shit I ever heard. Sometimes, oh, you need to get power weapons to kill demons. Other times, it's get a fucking bolter.
Kyle kills them all the time with bolters.
Yeah, on Tuesdays.
We are aware. Always a good thing to see you murder demons, yes. And now we're gonna get, but enough about the gun itself. We're gonna start talking about a ammo.
The bolter itself.
They actually like the actual shell.
The bolt.
You're welcome,
as it's
Kevin.
called. Primarily in most weapons, it is 75 caliber rocket propellant, which fires a semi-solid slug that then fucking explodes when it gets into something. Which is stupidly effective against lightly armored targets, like regular humans, cow, nids, anything that don't got body armor like a space marine. To the point where during the Damocles Gulf Crusade, the Tau would literally first times try to use the Mankai with standard teams against Space Marine squads with regular Boltkers, thinking, oh, our medium armored vehicles can kill these bastards. Nah! To wonderful effects. For the Space Marines, not the Tau.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I thought so.
And to the point where they started running into more how do I describe it? Harder targets like crisis suits, they simply switched the type of round they were using. Earlier variants of the pattern, like the ancient Tigurius or the Phobos, fired 60 and 75 or 70 caliber rounds respectively. And the old Space Marine bolt pistols fired 50 caliber bolts. You know, just for shits and giggles. What's complicating logistics?
Of course.
The Sisters use a 55 caliber round as well instead of the standard 75. Because Godwin Diaz, Sisters battle armor is still nice, but it won't keep you from breaking an arm trying to fire that fucking monster. And now for my favorite bit, the different types of bolt round. We've already discussed the standard. Now we're going to talk about Kraken pattern. Or Kraken penetrator rounds. Armor piercing with a the standard uranium core is replaced by a solid adamantine core and uses a heavier charge.
So, fuck.
It can is effective even against Terminator armor, Crisis Battlesuit Plate, Wraith Guard, Tyranid bio vehicles, and anything else that's considered heavy infantry.
Heavy infantry. I gotta put my leg somewhere.
And then we also have the Inferno Bolt, which is AKA the favorite weapon of the Salamanders, or how do I even describe it? Imagine, it does everything the regular bolt round does, right? But then it sets you on fire.
Okay. Sounds bad.
Uranium core is basically replaced with not a nitro, the fuck's that called? God damn it. Napalm core, or an oxyphosphorus gel, known as Promethium core. It sacrifices its armor-piercing abilities to achieve this, however. And then we have the Tyranid rounds, which we Ultramarines make a shitload of. Hellfire bolts. They were developed exactly to deal with bioforms and how they always try to eat their own dead to recover.
Yeah, I'm nom.
It's tipped. Each bolt is tipped with thousands of needles and a vial of mutagenic acid capable of dissolving its way through chitin and carapace with ease. AKA, it literally makes it impossible for a fucking Necron or a Tyranid to eat its dead to recover its biomass.
Yeah, Kevin.
AKA, the Imperials basically went, fuck this, get the raid.
Get the raid.
Then we have frag rounds, or Metal Storm frag bolts. Mass reactive fuse is replaced with a proximity fuse. Uranium core and diamantium teeth were replaced with increased high explosives and fragmentation casings. Which means it literally, airburst rounds that we like to use in Company of Heroes?
Yes, I like airburst.
Now
rounds.
imagine them in bolt guns.
All right. That's a lot of damage.
It's very effective against lightly armored targets, but is basically almost useless against armored infantry like Chaos Space Marines or others.
So it's mainly used for like cultists and rebels.
Orcs, it's also effective, and Nids. Anything that likes to Zerg rush you.
So pretty much everything.
Yeah, basically. It's meant to basically just get you breathing. And then you have Stalker Silence Shells, which, when paired with a Stalker Pattern Bolter, you want to hear the noise you hear when it goes off? Are you ready,
What?
kid?
Bert?
I'll do it again.
Yeah, you hear nothing.
Oh.
That's it. That's all the noise you get.
Well, okay then.
Which is perfect for assassination jobs. Then you have my favorite rounds against a certain necrotic asshole who keeps trying to come in here. Anti-phasic shells. Primarily used by the Death Watch. Forged with unknown technology, thanks Nox Fiverca for not sharing, to help prevent necrons from phasing out and returning to tomb complexes. AKA, when you shoot a necron with these, they stay dead.
Oh, don't teleport back, huh?
They can't. Blocks the phase. Then you have Bane Strike shells, which are believed to be how do I describe it? Are the precursor to the Kraken rounds. They were designed in secret within the armories of the Alpha Legion long before the Horus Heresy. It had an exact one purpose. Can you guess what that purpose was?
Probably to kill.
To breach power armor.
Oh, well.
It greatly decreased the effectiveness, the life of their bolters, but it was worth it to be able to kill heavily armored targets like fellow Astarte at the drop site massacre.
Well, I mean, can you really blame them?
Then you have blood shard shells. Basically, they're fired only from a pattern of bolt gun wielded by the Blood Angel's Sanguinary Guard called Angelus pattern bolters. And it fires a payload of razor sharp filament that could shred most forms of armor upon impact. So you know the Eldar method of piercing armor, how they just go tinier, that just slips through armor and slices it?
Yes.
Yes, the Blood Angels have adopted the same method, but now they combined it with fucking fragmentation.
Fucking 1v1 me. Kevin.
Lame ass cannons. Then we have Dragonfire rounds, which are mostly used by Stern Guard veterans, which basically make an enemy try to leap can eliminate the value of cover, because it literally explodes with a gout of superheated gas. These are very nice when you got to deal with foes that like to stick the cover when playing in the tabletop. You also have Health Frost rounds developed and used by the Space Wolves only, which basically, instead of exploding, well, they explode, but they also basically freeze you solid. Because fucking furries.
Yep,
Then you have
furries.
Psy Cannon bolts, which are very similar to the rounds fired by, or similar in nature to the Psy Cannon, which is aka fucking secretive. But they are incredibly effective against psychic, heretic, and demonic targets.
So they got around for just basically everything, from
Oh yeah,
what I'm hearing. So they
which is
can
basically,
come prepared for whatever they got going on.
if you believe the rumors of the Psy Bolt rounds, the reason why they're so fucking effective is that they are, how do I describe it? They get rare, they are impregnated, to quote the wiki, impregnated with an extremely rare negative psychic energy. The sole source of this energy is the metabolic byproduct of the Emperor of Mankind's Golden Throne. AKA, they use the dust off the Golden Throne to fuck up demons.
The dust off the golden throne to shoot at demons.
They
Yes.
put in a bolter that makes it anti-psychic. Fuck yourselves.
Oh my god.
It is incredibly effective at slaying demons and piercing powerful barriers created by force field generators. AKA, that's a nice shield you got there. It'd be a real shame if somebody threw some dust at it.
Just somebody threw some dust at it. Oh my god.
Then you have Scorpius bolts, which are basically flechette rounds.
Flechette rounds. Wonderful.
Yeah, just another flechette round. Then you have Tempest rounds that have a basically another fucking, now I'm looking at it, another fucking variant of fucking fragmentation rounds. Everybody
I'm seeing
has
a pattern here.
Now you have the kitchen sink round. My god.
But these rounds, since they're made up with a electronically dense material, create a slight EMP effect, which is highly effective in incapacitating machines and electronic devices,
So
which are
EMP
highly
round.
effective against combat robots, cyborgs, and who are now more machine than organic tissue.
Like
So it sounds like it's something against
me.
me.
Yeah, like
Yes.
your little robot here.
And then we
So-
have my personal favorite round, Vengeance rounds. Which
Okay,
instead of having
You
an
got some edge.
Oh yeah, I like these ones for a reason. Instead of a adamantine core or a uranium core, they use flux core. They use a flux core, which is highly hazardous to the point where it can fucking explode your bolter. But it basically fucking ignores power armor, 84 armor, like butter.
Oh,
You would-
that's why it's called Vengeance rounds.
It was specially developed by the Imperium to target the Chaos Space Marines, as its name implies. Lightly armored vehicles like Razorbacks, Rhinos, and other light transports. Bart.
Thank God, Jim.
Hi.
Then you have some of the new shit, Hyper Fang frag rounds, which are only used by Bolt sniper rifle. Which basically, it's another fucking frag round that just fucking can immediately kill a lightly armored squad, except it can be fired at a long distance. You have executioner rounds, yada yada, bing bang boom. It's just another fucking Kraken round. And then you have Mortis rounds.
I know
Which is
those
just
things
another-
hurt because my son was sending those at me downrange a lot.
Which spew self-replicating metagenic toxins into the flesh of the target, causing rapid and complete collapse of all vital biological systems while making a horrifying spectacle
Bob?
Did Tracy get him again?
Tracy
here.
got him again.
My back.
Yeah.
Now you're back.
I had to use a fly round. I'm sorry.
I told you he was gonna come back.
The motherfucker just won't leave. Next time I'm shoving him down the toilet.
Man, what Tracy ever do to you?
Just
Interrupt.
Just need that one more follow, and he got you.
Yeah, one more follower, and we get to do our special episode.
And then we have the kinds of bolt guns.
He doesn't even
The bolt-
acknowledge it. Oh, it's funny.
The bolt pistol, which is commonly used by sergeants and of the Imperial Guard, officers, veterans, and commissars in particular. Earning its nickname mostly since it's used as a weapon by commissars to execute cowards as the bravery bolter.
I mean, I can't get it.
Standard magazine size is 6 to 12 rounds. That's why Kane doesn't like it. I gotta reload after 12 times, pull the trigger. Fuck that. Give me a las pistol I can pull 102 times.
As long as you got the power pack.
As long as you got the power pack. The heavy bolt pistol, which is a fucking just a bigger variant. Yeah.
So instead of bruising your arm, it's just gonna fracture your arm.
Yes. The combi bolters, which is everybody's favorite. You know, plasma gun, melta gun, flamer, grav gun, all stuck to the bottom part of a bolter. Yeah, the storm bolter, everybody's favorite joy toy. And then we have heavy bolters, which instead of firing a 75 caliber round, it fires up 1.5 caliber round.
So you're pretty much shooting somebody with a fucking musket ball.
Do me a favor, hold up your fist,
Yes.
clench it.
Okay.
That's what's going downrange at somebody.
So almost a cannonball. That explodes.
Yep.
Nice.
Bye. I have a good time.
Bye, have a good time.
Yeah, it's the one that even Astartes have to have, are kind of fucked over with. They have to hold two things in order to keep it going.
Yeah.
Like they had to two-hand it.
Not just that, it's high rate of fire. And a lot of times they'll gyro stabilize, lock their armors so they can put more accurate fire down. That's why Devastators are so slow. They lock their armor in place to better deal with the recoil of this weapon.
Fuck.
And now off a little bit off topic, let's remember, a fucking Catachan two-hands one of these fucking things.
Yeah. Oh, then again, it's the Kenshin.
This fucking crackhead. I will send a picture to the Discord, shameless plug. Is somehow doing the same shit Space Marines need with power armor.
Again, my point stands. It's a Kenshin.
Yep. Catachan boy.
Isn't he also okay? No. This is the Kenshin episode. But isn't he the guy that actually wrapped his beefy arms around a fucking Tyrannid, like a fucking Tyrannid warrior, and then squeeze until he popped his neck out?
No, it was a lictor.
My point still stands though. He fucking
He
choked
choked out
out
a
a
Nid.
Tyrannid. Yeah, he choked out a Nid.
Yes, he choked a fucking Tyrannid out.
Captains. My point stands.
Catachans. The Australia of fucking Warhammer 40k.
40k, yeah, we're not going to talk about Australia.
I love how that fucking meme stands. It's just Australia.
I mean, it is. Catachan is literally just Australian 40k.
But then we're getting to the slightly bigger variants. The Assault Bolter, which is carried by those fucking odd bastards that Crawl brought along, the Interceptor Squad. Avenger and Mega Bolters, which are slung to fucking undercarriages of assault craft. And then we have the Vulcan Mega Bolter. Can you guess what goes on to that? What that goes on, children?
I'm guessing Titans and Knights.
It is normally a primary armament upon a Warhound Titan.
Titan, goddamn.
Which is, by the way, here's a good laugh for you. A Scout Titan.
Hey, Kyle. We're learning that the bolter fires everything, including the kitchen sink.
It does. It actually fucking does. That's not even a joke. Like, we haven't even discussed the fucking madness of some of the beauty of these weapons. It is fucking ridiculous.
And I'm finally working on the carapace now.
Perfect example. Blood Angel Boltgun.
Okay.
Space Wolf.
Oh
I
god.
was putting it
Did
this way.
It's, of course, it's fucking golden. Goddamn blood angels. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. Fucking wolf teeth. Oh, did I tell you? Guess what?
Hmm.
So Zoe wants to be a furry.
So she wants to be Space Wolves.
She wants space wolves. Yep,
Yay.
I have a blueberry and a furry. Wonderful.
Am I hearing this right? Salamanders often employ modified rounds such as the Promethean-filled Inferno bolts.
Yes.
So even their bolt guns burn shit.
Yes.
I love the salamanders.
Many Primarchs even carried artificed bolters. In fact, the only reason why Gilman doesn't carry his old one, known as the Arbitrator, cracked a joke there, is because he literally doesn't have a free hand anymore to wield it.
That's because he's using Daddy's sword now.
No, it's because he got the hand of the minion always locked onto his armor. It's not changeable like the old stuff. Because before, he'd just slap on the gauntlet and then start beating the shit out of people. And I quote, "You're itching for a fisting. You're cruising for a bruising."
The only reason he beat Mortarion is because Daddy came and saved him.
And what's your excuse for all those Forge Worlds Mortarion turned to rust? Where's your fucking machine god? Shut the fuck up, Lake Man.
Your machine god is one of my Pokemon.
That's heresy, Kyle. I'm gonna have to get a virus applied to you to make you see nothing but scat porn. Hey, I can still make these jokes. We're still at 49.
But yes, that is the fucking bolter in its fucking glory. They are a shitload of variants, a fuck ton of vessels. Every chapter has a different kind. We're not going to talk about the Dark Angel ones because I'd rather us stay at 49 and not at 48.
We're at 49, not 48.
I start talking about the Dark Angel's edge names for shit again, we're going to go back at 48.
I already know this.
So Bob's going to be quiet. And just reminisce about days of old.
Until we get to 50 followers, and then you get locked in the cube, and we start pulling out first edition Ultramarine lore.
You're just gonna hurt yourselves too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm gonna laugh.
Did I mention they also make bayonet attachments to the
I
bolter?
am not surprised. How many of them had chainsaws?
That's actually one of them. There's a power blade. There's a fucking just a standard stabby blade, and then there's a chainsaw blade.
Knew it.
Why does that not surprise me?
Because fuck you, I'm assault infantry.
Of course we're gonna add a chainsaw to our bolter.
So I can slash while I go boom. little bit of a shorter episode this time, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Bolter. Any questions you want to ask while I'm still here? While we're here with the Bolter?
I don't got nothing.
No, I got nothing either.
I was kind of curious about the combi bolters, but we got that figured out.
Oh, those actually, can you guess what Legion first developed them motherfuckers?
Ultramarines?
No, salamanders, because
Oh.
when you can't stick enough flame on your fucking bolter when you're a pyromaniac, you tend to try to.
You know, I hate how right he is.
That's funny. Oh god, that's good.
To the point where the salamanders possess a combi storm bolters.
I love the salamanders.
Can you guess what their primary armament under them motherfuckers is? Meltas. So you have your storm bolter, right? You have this fucking thing. Somehow they came up with a way to stick this under it.
The storm bolter that has like the big like magazine under
As a melter. No, they have a combi storm weapon that has these two put together on it, Kyle. Because fucking Sally's can do anything.
So it has a bolter that has a bolt pistol and a fucking melta on it.
It has a bolter, it has a storm bolter and a melter gun on it.
A storm bolter and a melta. Jesus Christ.
Well, they always, oh yeah, salamanders, they're fire everything, literally.
Yeah, Kyle, you gotta get Steve in here on this. He always claims his stuff doesn't work.
He's a liar and a heretic.
He just doesn't want to listen to us.
I mean, I don't
Hurts
blame
my feelings.
Him,
Wow, Kyle.
but...
Actually, that is the arbitrator. The blue one I sent. Gilman wields that thing as a bolt pistol, mind you.
I had a feeling that was like Gilliman's special like pistol or something.
Yeah, it's a full-size bolter that Primarch just basically wields around like a bolt pistol.
I imagine a full-size bolter would be a pistol to a Primarch.
The funny things of the heresy.
Fuck you, that's why.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Alright, I got a lot of tubing and a lot of like metal bracing to do. So I got a lot more lead belcher to throw on this boy. I got some more copper, and right in here where all these little pipes and tubes, I'm gonna make that my Tesseract glow.
Ooh.
Because that's how Nox Fabrica powers its night with a special essence.
Yes.
That's gonna be part of the lore of this night.
We still haven't talked about that too. We need to.
Well, we need to come over one day. We need to sit down, watch Warhammer TV, because they got some new bolters and fucking hammered bolters of new shit on there, the lore masters, and we need to talk about how we want to set up the backstory.
We do. We really do.
Maybe play some Kill Team for shits and giggles.
I'm down.
Damien wants to play more Kill Team also.
That's right. He really loves Warhammer.
Okay.
So Bob, we can come over and do some Kill Team with us.
I don't know, whenever you fuckers pick a good date.
I guess it all
Not
depends
our
when
fault,
Bob's
you work.
not working, because like he works 24/7.
I know Bob does nothing. Bob lives to work.
Even though I despise him.
Oi. But, okay. So, I guess now's a good time to call it. Any final thoughts or anything? Or... I guess since we kind of skipped... I guess since we're nearing the end here, we kind of skipped the old, we skipped the whole how's everybody doing thing. I mean, we've been gone for a week. I guess let's go down, let's go with that. So,
Oh God.
I was on vacation for the last, like, weekend, Memorial Day weekend. That's why we didn't have a show Monday. And then Tuesday, I had way too much shit to take care of after coming back, because Monday I was lazy as shit from all the driving back home. So Tuesday, I didn't do anything. I didn't end up streaming or nothing. And me and my son played a 1,000 point game, Necrons versus Blueberries, and he learned a lot. He learned like how important the objective is and everything, and he learned not to play so defensively. So I think he'll do better next time. And he wants to add some more stuff to his list to get to a 1,500 point game, and so we did kind of playing with the list building and stuff, looking at models and that, and that's basically been it for me. How about you two guys?
I really don't. I don't want to get into it. Oh fuck. That's my answer. My truck broke down again, so I've been having to share a. By the way, kid, you guys, I've doing this before. I'm 6'6", 300 pounds. My mother, love her heart, is like 5 feet tall and drives a cheap Compass. I've been having to borrow a car with her for like the past couple days so I can get an alternator to fix my truck.
I'm gonna tell you what, bud. She drives worse than a Compass. She drives a Liberty. That's even smaller.
Hey, you fit in my Compass, okay.
She drives a Liberty.
No,
That's
I do
even
not
worse.
fit in your Compass, by the way. I have to crouch. Oh wait, I'm sorry. She drives a Jeep with Liberty.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I have to see all the way back, and I'm still like hunched over until I'm a fucking ball driving this thing. It hasn't been fun. And then, yeah, my truck broke down. I forgot my wallet at work, so I was going back to grab it. So I was sitting there going, heard a little come from the engine. That's never a good sign. My ass thought, though, it was like, it was just an old truck. It makes noise all the time. Keep going, stop, and then all of a sudden, I have no power steering. Like, oh, that ain't good. Why can't I turn my truck? Why can't I turn my wheel no more? Then I felt my brake seize up. And by the way, I'm still going, and there's a car in front of me. I have to fucking use both feet on the brakes and slam it in the park so I don't hit this guy. And then all of a sudden, my engine goes, doom. And I'm in the middle of a fucking road. There's cars behind me honking fucking horns. Cars around me are going, and I'm just like, well, I'm stuck on a busy road. It might as well be a highway. I can't push the fucking car. But I'm just gonna sit here and call my dad saying, hey, Dad, guess what? The truck died. Come get me.
Please.
Fun stuff.
I got lucky, though, because when I was there, I threw my hazards on, looked up the engine, and I see a sliver of fucking metal coming out of, you know, where like the pulley is for the alternator. It's sticking out of there. So I'm like, well, there's my issue. My belt is jammed. So that's probably why I can't get no power to the engine. As I'm doing that, a tow truck stops behind me, and bless his heart, he's like, you need help? His exact response was you need help? Sitting there in the middle of the road, hood's open, hazards flashing. I got people screaming at me. A little bit. So for the low price of $150 that I really didn't have, I wasn't supposed to use, but I had to, I was able to get my truck back home. There's my ordeal of the week.
Alright, what about you, Bob? Can you top that?
I got called a shitload of racial slurs on the first of the month this week.
Alright. New record.
Because are you? Don't. Then again, you work in Detroit. So.
Yes, I'm a white guy.
Yeah, a white guy at Detroit.
And everybody decided, fuck it. This is the day we pay back every bullshit thing we've ever had to put up with.
So the guy who hasn't done anything.
What's wrong, Whitey? How's it feel to finally serve somebody else, white boy?
Well, it sounds like you were having a lot of fun.
First time is funny. Third time's okay, this is getting fucking weird. Fourth time, it's like, okay, I'm starting to get pissed. By the 9th fucking delivery, I'm like, I'm legitimately considering committing a fucking homicide.
Poor Bob.
Oh, man.
You know, it's your fault for being white. Don't you know it?
Oh, shit.
Apparently.
Again, Detroit, man. To anyone who hasn't been to Detroit,
I don't know why I'm so fucking exhausted today. This has been the hardest day of work I ever had in my life today.
what'd you do?
Oh, we went to a job, found out we couldn't do it, sat around for about 4 hours so the boss finally called us so we could figure out if we were leaving or not, and left. It was a very, very tough job today.
Really?
Fuck that. I need to get out of this business and go work for you.
Yeah, the boss gave us the prints to work. The prints don't line up, boss. What do you want us to do? He goes, all right, find another way to do it. There ain't no other way to do it, boss. There's no way. All this electrical's in the way. He goes, all right, tell him we gotta do it this way, and see what she says. So I tell the customer, yeah, we gotta do it this way now. And she goes, all right, well, let me think about it. All right, pack up. After sitting around for like 2-3 hours waiting for a phone call because he was disposed of. He couldn't get a hold of the boss. So.
Hey, the secretary was sucking his dick.
No, the secretary pissed him off.
Oh God, I want to hear the story. I want to hear it. What happened to Mark?
No, it was just the fact that like he's got this big job going, and she decides to set up like 3 estimates for him in the morning when he was supposed to be there helping us lay this job out. So this shit wouldn't have happened, and it did because of her.
Nice.
Okay, well, I guess we'll get down to nitty gritty. Thank you everybody for joining us. This has been the Art of Lore Show. This is our 21st episode. We're getting high in the rankings now. And this was the religious Boltgun, I guess I'll say.
Boltgun, the hammer of angels.
And I thank you for joining us. As Nightbot is letting you all remind you guys here, don't forget to follow us. We do this every Monday. Tuesdays I have the Chaos Demons stream going, which will be going back on Tuesday again here tomorrow. And on every other weekend we try to do like a game night and maybe a paint and chill as long as time allows and I can do it. So send us a follow. We only need one more to put Bob in the cube.
Cannot wait.
He'll love that.
I gotta start writing up my first edition, my first edition, blueberry lore.
I really hope you're ready for a lot of hurt.
I'm going to laugh at your pain.
You're gonna laugh at my pain. It's not gonna be my pain. It's gonna be my shame, and you're gonna go, "Prove this shit."
Oh man. Well, like I said, give us a follow if you like what you see. Maybe you can come back for more. Hell, just give us a follow because you can. I don't, whatever tickles your fancy. We are sponsored by Dubby. They are finally restocked. Last I checked. I haven't checked in a while, so maybe they're not. I don't know. But go ahead and if you use the code Art of Lore Show, gives you 10% off at your checkout. And we do have a Discord. We have a YouTube, so you go check backlogs. Have an Instagram that I rarely post on. And we have a Facebook page now. So that's another option. So if you go to facebook.com, the Art of Lore, that's a group. I don't know. I'm really bad at running shit, but apparently I'm adding more shit to the list. So that's another thing to throw on there now.
Sounds about right.
Okay, well, I have been your Fair artist Kyle, here with your Magos Explorator Alan, and your Codaseer Bob. And I hope you all have a good night.
Peace.